Well, more than 500,000 students across British Columbia will be back in their classrooms next week, and waiting for them will be a hard lesson in labor relations. Their teachers return to school this fall fed up, frustrated about the contract talks, and ready to take action about it. Today, the BC Teachers Federation issued 72-hour strike notice. The BCTF says teachers will be in the schools next Tuesday, but they will limit what they do. CTV's Louise Hartland has the story.
Teaching is much more
less than a week before students go back to school around the province.
We will be delivering 72-hour strike notice effective September the 6th, today.
The BC Teachers Federation says negotiations with the government have been at a stalemate since talks resumed August 23rd. On Tuesday, teachers will be back in the classrooms, but they will abandon administrative duties.
We will not be form filling, we will not be data collecting, we will not meet with principals, we will not do supervision, and if the job action continues into the fall, we may not be doing formal report card writing as well.
Teachers are asking for higher wages, better benefits, and improved working conditions, including smaller class sizes. The collective agreement for teachers in British Columbia expired in June. Education Minister George Abbott says giving in to the teachers' demands is against the government's net zero policy, a public sector wage freeze.
But we have a net zero mandate for both the teachers and for all publics and servants in BC. We will not be deviating from that. There is absolutely nothing in terms of the fiscal picture going forward for the next 6 months or a year that would indicate that we're going to be in a position to do that.
The president of the Greater Victoria Teachers Association says improving classroom conditions is the #1 priority for teachers.
Every year we have hundreds of classes in the Victoria area that exceed both the limits that are currently in the School Act, but even further the limits that used to be in our collective agreements back in 2002.
I'm telling you that teachers are very united, very determined that this round of bargaining will improve the public education system in BC and will result in a much more respect for the profession of teaching.
The education minister isn't as hopeful.
We would love to see a prompt solution to this dispute, but there is remarkably little that I have seen which would indicate that there is cause for optimism that end will be achieved.
But the teachers say they will hold their ground.
We will be patient, we will be determined, and this job action will last as long as it takes.
And they say if the government does not respond, a full-blown strike is not out of the question. Louise Hartland, CTV News, Victoria.